Garland, and I'm playing Clarice.
I'm Tom Moran, and I'm playing Cleatone.
I'm Erica Knight, and I'm playing Lucrece.
Can you each kind of work together here and give me a synopsis of the play or what to expect?
The play basically starts with a liar, a master liar who comes to town, and he kind of takes the town by storm, essentially, and causes all kinds of dramas amongst everyone and riles everyone up in the town.
And flirts with the two women in the play, and we play tricks on him.
Okay, so tell us each about your characters a little bit.
Well, Clarice is, she's full of life, and she's very fun-loving, flirty, quite naughty as well, and she's lived a life of privilege and therefore thinks everybody's there to serve her latest whim and beck and call, but she's got a lot of love in her heart and a lot of love to give.
Let's go absolutely.
And her best friend is Lucrece, a long-suffering best friend.
Cleatone is a servant who is having a really hard time keeping a master because he has this chronic problem. He is not able to tell a lie. And so whenever his masters ask him for an opinion, he has to tell the truth, and oftentimes he gets into quite a bit of trouble. So he finally meets his match, Dorante, who is the master liar. So we get all of the kind of fun banter between the two of them, being complete opposites. And then there's a scene later in the play where Dorante, the master liar, is trying to teach his servant, who's pretty lousy at lying, how to lie. And so it's fun and it's quite entertaining. Yeah.
And Lucrece is Clarice's long-suffering best friend. I'm very shy and I don't know how to talk to boys, and so I have a bit of growth in the show. I don't want to give it away, but but you see her go through not being able to communicate with anyone but Clarice, and how she deals with that.
What has it been like, even though I know we've only had a few days to actually rehearse together, what's it been like working with Carl and the rest of the cast?
It's been brilliant, hasn't it? Everyone's gelled really instantly, and also because we've had the kind of isn't it kind of thing with the weather. When we have been in the room, everyone's been so excited to be in there. It's just been a case of all hands on deck, and we've hit the ground at 100 miles an hour, haven't we? And it's just everyone's kind of playing and sharing ideas, and yeah, it's a really good, positive environment.
Yeah, I think that because of our snow days and because of kind of the abbreviated rehearsal process, you don't have the time to kind of guess or tiptoe around each other. We just kind of dive in, which is quite fun because you don't really have that whole kind of awkward period. You can't be on time for that. So you kind of just hit the ground running, and I think it's also fun because this play has a lot of archetypes that come up in lots of other period plays of the time, whether it be Moliere or even Shakespeare. We all have the same archetypes, so it's kind of like we kind of just go right into that, and it's like a comfortable place for all of us.
And a show like this, a comedy like this, I think it's very important for the cast to have that type of chemistry right off the bat. And it's very lucky that we've found it already, and I think it'll show when you come and see the show. You'll see how much fun we actually are really having on stage as people, not just acting.
Yeah.
So talking about fun and the comedy of it, this is originally a play that was more of a classic piece, and it's been adapted for modern audiences. So what do you think audiences should expect that's different and exciting, and why should they come and see this adaptation?
I think one of the great things about it is it's immediately accessible. There's the whole fear that you have to kind of debunk with Shakespeare, and everyone's worried, will I understand it, will I get it? It is written in verse, but it's such brilliantly simple verse, isn't it, in terms of you kind of straight in. And obviously we're doing it in our own quirky little way, aren't we?
Yeah, what's fun about it is that sometimes words are even made up. David Ives creates new words, just like Shakespeare created new words when he wrote. And so it's quite fun, I think, for audiences to hear these twists on words. And it's also, like Dana said, it's something accessible. It's something the way that David Ives has adapted it, it's written in language that we all kind of understand. So it kind of breaks down the barrier of language.
And there are a lot of surprises in that, so it's exciting to watch because you never know what's going to happen next.
What do they say?